the fabulous ANDsemble, brought to you by ANDTheatre Company. ANDTheatre Company, they make theater in New York. So why don't you come to New York and make theater with them, because they're really amazing. The ANDsemble is a resident acting company, and they are not just fabulous actors, but they're really nice people. And I'd like to introduce you to them now, and maybe I'll introduce you to them later. We got Amanda Bigford. We got Taylor Edwards, Carrie Keskinen, Mike Lawler, Kristine Niven, and Shari Sambursky. And I'm your host, Scotty Watson. Hey, if you see, if you just like, I have to cast one of these amazing people, you'll see a casting link down in the comment section. And you feel free to send us an email and we will hook you up. And while you're there, if you want to throw $5 to ANDTheatre Company, even more, that link's there too. They're very interesting development theater company, creating all sorts of interesting new work using improv, which is why we're here tonight. We're going to do a form called That Makes Me Think Of. This is like, oh, everyone's like, oh, that's what we're doing. I wondered what the hell it was. This is like a montage in that all the scenes are only connected thematically. The actors are going to be playing different actors in each scene. What's going to happen is we're going to get an opening suggestion, and then we'll hear a monologue. That makes me think of, and then that person will monologue. That monologue will serve as the suggestion for the scene that follows. The scene is the suggestion for the monologue that follows, and so on and so forth until we completely explore this suggestion so that we know as a group what we think about that. Our suggestion comes from Mar Grossman, my sister-in-law, all the way in Detroit. And I'll see you this weekend for Passover. So save me a turkey leg. Here's Mar's suggestion for our opening monologue, and that is an arcade. The arcade you used to hang out in high school. That's our opening monologue suggestion. And interestingly enough, Shari is going to deliver our opening monologue. If you're okay with that, Shari.
I am.
All right. Then the rest of us are going to turn off our cameras, mute our microphones, and go away. And Shari, the arcade that you used to hang around in high school, what's that make you think of?
Yeah, that makes me think of Nathan's on Long Island, where all the motorcycles and cars would come, and you would go and you'd watch all of it, and you'd play some games. And games are really fun. It's when you're a kid, you love like all sorts of games and board games. And if you're lucky enough to have any friends, you might have some friends to play these games with you. And so that's always really fun. And that really also just makes me think of, like, as a kid, being outside and playing outside rather than like sitting on a iPad or a phone or something for like several hours of the day. Like, it makes me think of like when you actually went outside and got fresh air. So cool. Like, those were the days, right? Not to date myself, but come on, we know what I'm talking about here. And so playing games and being outside and all those, having friends is really cool.
Yeah. So I did. I did it.
Bullshit.
I did it. I swear to God, I did it.
Prove it then.
Okay. Here's the scar from falling off the bike as I jumped over the thing, right? So it came down the hill and I hit that thing and I skidded, right? Spaghettied this whole thing up. Yep.
That's gnarly.
Right? Oh, man.
Yeah, I think that's definitely going to get Tad's attention.
You think?
Yeah.
Man, I've been trying to prove to him I'm cool for so long.
I mean, really? You shouldn't be trying to prove anything to anyone, because if he can't see what a goddess you are, that's
my God,
on
Rhonda,
him.
you're so cool. I mean, this is why you're my best friend. I mean, I've been doing, hoping he was going to notice, but, I was thinking about buying a moped, right? Because I don't think the 10 speed's going to cut it on a lot of these jumps.
That's dangerous.
I know.
Well, I was thinking
Uh-huh.
about getting a nose ring.
That would be so awesome on you. Oh my God, you should so do. You want me to do it? I could put that needle through your nose.
Yeah, I was actually, my mom will not sign the permission form. She is being ridiculous.
Stupid is the word. Oh
Yeah.
my God, moms are so dumb.
I know. So yeah, actually I was going to ask, because I know you did like your ears.
I did, and I got up here, right?
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh,
that hurt.
That
It
looks
hurt.
sore.
But I got to tell you, when it went, it was a weird sensation. And I was like, whoa, that was, I felt it. Yeah, I was pretty poppy. I'm thinking your nose is going to do the same thing.
Oh, I mean, maybe just like the outside of my nose, right? So it's just like going through one thing.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure. Okay. Yeah. How are you going to hide it from your mom?
Ooh.
Yeah, I thought of that because when she finds out, she's going to make you take it out and it's going to close up.
Yeah, shoot. What if I just like put a bandage over my entire nose and say it's an accident?
She'll ask.
Yeah, she will.
And then, what happens? She'll probably do something like, mom-like and do the whole, we should go see the doctor because you got hurt.
Oh, it's going to fall off.
Oh, gotta do a thing.
Oh.
Yeah, moms are so stupid.
Oh, they're the
God,
worst.
they're nice things. So you coming over for dinner?
Oh, yeah.
All right, come on.
All right, cool.
Awesome. Oh my God. Taylor and Amanda, thank you so much for your scene. That totally makes me think of a road trip that my friend John and I took up to northern Arizona, a place called Slide Rock. It's outside of Sedona and Oak Creek, not quite up to Flagstaff. In would have probably been like midsummer, July, maybe August, when we were senior in high school. John and I were classmates. And in Slide Rock, it's a place, Oak Creek has a canyon, comes down from the mountains from Flagstaff, ice cold. You get in there in the middle of the summer in the water and it feels like there's needles, right? It's so cold. Anyway, we're on the top of this, there are pools of water, right? And there are some small cliffs above it and you can jump from the cliffs into the water, right? So I get this idea from John. Well, John, I'm gonna impress him. I'm gonna do a backflip off of this cliff into this pool of water down below. And I went back and forth, and John's going, yeah, go for it, Mike. Go for it. You can do it. Come on. What's holding you back? And I'm to the edge of the cliff, and I am like, I can't do it. He's going, do it. There's people below. And I did it. I did the backflip. And I think of that now, and I go, I was out of my mind. My head could have been like, sometimes we do crazy things when we're kids.
Okay, Marlene. I think we should jump.
You keep saying that, and I keep saying it's like, I need a little more, something. That's what I need, something.
Here's a root beer.
Okay, but root beer's got lots of kick to it.
Yeah. That's what we need. Some kick.
Yeah. Yep. I can feel it.
Yep. Whew. It's the fizziness. We don't need alcohol.
Oh, yeah. That's what I heard also. Root beer was right on top.
Right. Come on, we were going to try some new adventures.
I know. I'm all for adventures. I am all for adventures. You go first.
Okay, Julie. I will go, but I just want you to know that if anything happens to me, I'm leaving.
Your cat? Can I have your cat?
Yeah, I'm leaving Skylar to you.
Oh, thank you.
She is the most precious thing in my life, which is probably why I'm single and I don't have a lot going on.
Please, I know your cat is the most important thing to you, and therefore your cat will be the most important thing to me, and I really, really want your cat. But that didn't sound right. I really want your cat if that happens.
Okay. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen.
No.
Because I think I prefer sunbathing to jumping in a cold canyon creek.
You
about
have
a 30-foot drop.
Good point. What a good point. Yeah. You know what?
I mean, sunbathing, that's an adventure.
It's a total adventure. You know the things you can do when you're sunbathing? You can do your front and you can do your back.
Exactly. And with all this energy from the Sedona vortexes, we're getting bathed in all that frequency.
Good energy. Yeah.
Energy.
Good energy.
Yeah.
So we'll get all this good energy and we'll store it up, and then we can go hiking.
Right. That's an adventure.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Much better than a swim in a cold swim pool.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, not me.
Yeah, no.
What a great scene from Carrie and Kristine there. It made me think of teenage drinking and how when you're a teenager, for some reason, and you find a way to get your hands on alcohol, they always choose the same things. There are always these really hideous coolers that not only I don't think taste good to the teenager, but as an adult, you know better. You start to see these things and you can kind of like taste the sugary assault on your palate. So I really don't know who they're actually made for. I don't know why they don't maybe make coolers that taste good. But as I think about it now, none of them really do. They're all just kind of disgusting, sugary, tangy fruit flavor with some sort of an essence that isn't even natural. It's just one of those manufactured tastes. And the worst one of all is absolutely the strawberry. There's something about synthetic strawberry that chills me to my very bones.
Hey, Marty, I lifted it. The manager didn't even see me.
John.
Marty, Strawberry Hill, I got the whole, I think it's a half gallon.
Oh, John, that's my favorite flavor.
Marty, here, I'm gonna take a pull. I just gotta make sure that that it's good, and it's good enough for you. Hey, one second. Yeah. Here you go, Marty. Here you go.
Thank you.
Marty.
Oh, that's good. The sugar is.
Marty.
That's better. Here, John.
Well, thanks, Marty.
Yeah.
You blow me away. You can drink me. You can drink any of the guys. You drink better than any of us. I admire you for that, Marty. I feel kind of embarrassed when I'm at parties with you because you're so good at it.
Well, I thank you, John. That's very, very kind of you to say. And frankly, you should be embarrassed because you're kind of a wimpy drinker. But here's the thing, John. I want to teach you how to drink like me.
No. You would do that for me, Marty? I never expected that from you because I always thought you were with the older guys and you needed the time for me. But oh my God, my heart is like racing right now.
I have a soft spot in my heart for you, and I want you to be as good as me.
God, it feels like you're a saint now, because you're looking down at the little weaklings like me, and okay. Well, I'm going to do whatever I can to impress you. I'm guessing maybe taking a big breath before I take the drink.
You're strong. You got this. Yeah, you just take that breath and chug it down.
Chug it down.
Chug. That's right. Attaboy. Good job.
Marty, thank you so much. I'll do whatever I can for you, anytime, anywhere.
You got it.
Thank you, Mike and Shari, for teaching us how to drink really, really well. That makes me think of so many different things. Like, we have this thing where we don't act like we, as adults, take an alcoholic beverage from time to time, or we don't swear. So why do movies and things like that have PG-13 and all this? Because we're trying to shield them, but these kids get all of this in their home, right? They're watching their parents. It's weird to me. I watched my dad drink, and he had a good time, and he was a kind man, and he wasn't weird, but he drank a lot. And so when I got drunk for the first time, my dad was not angry at me. He was embarrassed because he had clients over, and I was in the bathroom and they couldn't use the bathroom because I was taking it up. But he wasn't angry at me for being drunk on the floor in the bathroom. He thought it was hilarious. Now, granted, I was 16 and this was the first time I was totally tanked, but it got a laugh from him, and I wasn't sure how to take that. Was he proud or was he angry? I still don't know.
Caroline, I'm sure she'll be out of there any second. I'm sorry. I know you need to go to the bathroom, but she'll be out any second.
I really gotta pee. Julie, I gotta pee.
I know. It's just, Michelle doesn't usually stay in there that long.
Wow. Maybe she's taking a shower. I mean, I don't hear the water running, but I mean, maybe she's reading.
No,
maybe
she's drunk. She's in there drunk. I'm so sorry.
Oh God. Wow.
Yeah. My
Dang,
mom tied one on this afternoon, and she's just,
Oh, ew.
Yeah.
Ew.
I
Mom,
know.
drunk? I mean, wow. That's what we do. I try to hide it.
Wow, this is the best part. She was on a date at the time.
Oh my God, no. Your mom went on a date.
I
Oh my
know.
God. Oh my God, that's so embarrassing.
I was blushing for her, honestly.
I hope she doesn't talk about it with you, because that would be creepy.
I mean,
like
I can't.
boyfriends. Oh my
I
gosh.
just can't.
I can't.
No.
My parents are so boring, and I love it. I really love it. It's like church going. When are you going to be home?
Yeah. Chicken soup on the stove.
I know. Chicken and dumplings on Wednesdays. Oh my God, I love chicken and dumplings.
Me too.
And then we have a fish fry on Friday. You need to come for dinner. I mean, I bet your mom doesn't even cook for you.
No, she's too busy with all these dates.
Ew.
Honestly, that app, Tinder,
Eh.
it is not meant for mothers.
Oh my God, your mom's on. I can't believe your mom's on Tinder. I didn't even know they had an age category that old.
And the worst part is she gets way more dates than I do.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I know.
Maybe I should check out your mom's clothes.
I mean, I dress nice too.
I know, but I don't know. Maybe if we started dressing like older women, we'd have more action. Those high school boys are so dumb.
I know, but I'm just not sure if I'm ready to commit to a floral pantsuit.
Well, I mean, I would try it. And if it got me a date, maybe with an older man,
Hold on.
maybe like 27. I don't know. That would be exciting.
All right, put this on.
Oh God. I don't. Okay. Going for it.
Ooh la la.
Move over tulips. I love it.
Sexy.
Pink tulips. Yeah, it's good. It's gonna be good.
Thank you, Amanda and Carrie. You know, that makes me think of when my own daughters were teenagers and they would bring their boyfriends home. It was really, really embarrassing because they had some really cute boyfriends, and I found myself being interested more in the boyfriends than I was in their girlfriends. So I started dressing like my daughters. So it was, well, I'm not going to say it was age inappropriate. It was simply that I wanted to, like, okay, so fine. I'm in competition with my daughters. The way I was looking at it. And I wasn't really looking at it that way. It was totally, totally unconscious. But I looked at myself and I went, oh my God, you are dressing like your daughters.
Oh my God, Megan. Could you believe what Mom was wearing the other day?
I was shocked that she could even fit in your cheer uniform.
I was like utterly embarrassed.
I cannot go to school now because everybody was looking.
I mean, she's like 50.
No, so
Like-
gross.
Like, and like, she was flirting with that guy, Charlie, that I like.
No, because she was flirting with Matthew McCloskey, and I just barely met him myself, and Mom was picking me up, and she was like, hey, Matthew, how are you? And I was like, Mom, stop, it's gross. And Matthew was like, your mom's hot. She's a MILF. And I was like, gross. Right?
Gross. Oh man. And
Right?
meanwhile, Cheryl told me that Matthew likes you.
Mom's taking my boyfriend. This is so disgusting. You know, I think he's just using me now to get to Mom. Because there's this whole MILF thing going on. Did you hear about this?
I did.
It's like a thing now. So they don't like us. They like our moms.
Yeah, like
And they just
a
wanna-
mother they like. Yeah.
Right? Go
Like
ahead.
a
I'm
mother
so
they like
sorry.
to have fun with. MILF.
Do you think Mom would? I don't know. I don't know. Would Mom really? Mom wouldn't. No. Ooh. Ooh, I'm picturing. Ew, I'm picturing it. Get out of my head.
Ew. Isn't that like it's like illegal?
Right? So illegal. Of course, on the other hand, you know what I gotta tell you? Amy, this bodes well for us when we're that age.
You know, I never thought about it that way.
I mean, I'm
Maybe
not saying I
we'll
would
be
do a high
MILF.
schooler, right? Not a high schooler, but 20-something, legal.
Yeah. I mean, like 20-something is totally old right now, but I bet when
Right?
we're like
It's
really old, like 50, that'll be like really young.
Right? I mean, if Mom can fit into your cheer uniform and everybody wants to get busy with her, I think we are going to be okay.
Yeah. And you know what else?
What?
Mom wears a push-up bra.
Knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I wonder what else she's got in that underwear drawer.
Wow. Taylor, Shari, thank you so much for that scene. That was so awesome. That makes me think of, well, I grew up in Iowa, and a small town, Marion, Iowa, and there wasn't a whole lot to do there. So I was on the cheerleading team, and one year I was the cheerleading captain. And all my friends that I used to hang around with, their parents were really, really strict. And they used to have these curfews, like right after the game, you had to be home. Right after, any dance, they had to be home. They couldn't drive. And so I'm the oldest of 6. So when I was a kid, my parents let me drive a family car, because I would cart my brothers and sisters around. But then on the weekends, I could drive the cheerleaders around. And so we were the Linmar Lions, and we had these red and black cheerleading uniforms, and they were super cute, with red and black saddle shoes and black knee highs. And I was pretty much the most popular girl in the squad because I had a car. It was a red Chevy Nova. And let me tell you, we were a sight to behold. We would cram as many cheerleaders in as we could. Maybe about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of us could fit in the car. And we just drive around First Avenue after the game. Whoever I had to bring home, I would. And anyway, fond memory.
Hey, Carrie, I saw you doing the donuts in the parking lot.
Yeah,
Looking
getting pretty
good.
I'm getting pretty good, eh?
Oh, man, you are just, man, I can't believe, because that's a huge risk. You would.
If you don't take a risk, then what are you going to get? What's worth living,
That's right. Oh,
Besides,
man.
it's speed, man. It's total speed. It's speed, and it's put on the brakes. It's a whole conflict of emotions. It's awesome. It's totally awesome.
Wow, I like it. I like that. I like your daring. I like the way you look. That red and black. You are sharp. You are sharp. You should, we should.
Well, for cheerleading, huh? I should do that. Think I could be a cheerleader?
Oh, I think you would be the champion cheerleader that ever lived in Marion, Iowa. That's what I'm saying.
Well, you know what?
What?
I don't think I want to be a cheerleader. I think cheerleaders are like almost ready. But you know what would be even better? And you know what skirts are shorter?
Well, I'm not sure what skirts are shorter.
Being on the basketball team. Woohoo!
You throw down some ball, Carrie. Wow. Oh man, I would.
Want to do some one-on-one? I can take you.
Okay.
In my driveway.
One-on-one, you and me.
Yeah.
Okay. How about right now? A little one-on-one?
I'm open. I think this parking lot is not the most best place. A little challenging, no hoop. But if you want to get in my car, I would take you for a spin around the parking lot. You will not forget. And then boom, right home for a little one-on-one.
I'm in. I tell you what, I'm not wearing my seatbelt.
Oh, well, my parents won't let me have anybody in the car that doesn't have a seatbelt.
See, it's great. Come on back, everybody. Well done. That was okay. There you go, Mark Grossman from Michigan. You gave us the arcade from high school, and we ended up in I don't think that was about a drill-up home. I think that was about sex. I really do. But that's what we think of that. Hey, what a great cast. Thank you so much for playing tonight. Thank you, Mike Lawler, Kristine Niven, Taylor Edwards, Shari Sambursky, Amanda Bigford, and Carrie Keskinen. Once again, I'm your host, Scotty Watson. You want to cast these people? There's a link for that. You want to throw $5,000, $10,000, $50,000 to ANDTheatre Company? There's a link for that. If you want any more improv, there's a link for that too. There's more videos right here on this page. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.